What's up with your Brooklyn Nets, Rasheed? What can
we got
expect
Ben Simmons coming back, man. We got Ben Simmons coming back healthy, man. So they should be a plus 10 win. I'm pretty sure James Pro's going to have something to say about that, but
for sure.
I rock with Brooklyn. Shout out to Brooklyn. I rock with them.
Yeah, man. We got like LeBron 2.0 coming back, man.
Who's that? Who's that?
That's who he was dubbed as. That's who he could be compared to, LeBron James.
Don't put that boy in the same sense with LeBron. Don't even do that.
About to send him right back to where he is right now.
That ship is sailed. That ship is sailed. Sailed a long time ago.
He's 27 years old. He's just getting into his prime, man. That back injury, man, that shit is no joke, man. I had that, not that particular injury, but I had a back injury playing basketball, man. Yo, that joint is painful, man. And
so Rasheed, you've been giving me a lot of excuses. You've been giving me a lot of excuses for a year for Brooklyn. So what I want to know from you is, what do you determine successful for the Brooklyn Nets next year? What happens for you to say that they had a successful year? Just making the playoffs, or what?
Well, listen, the Miami Heat didn't really have a true superstar, but they actually play team basketball. Everybody knows their roles. Nobody try to do too much. So that can actually be emulated right there, man. So the Miami Heat has actually shown us the way. So sky's the limit. Who knows, man? If you got a healthy Ben Simmons and he's like the Philadelphia Ben Simmons he's a matchup nightmare. You have to run a second man at him. Most of the point guards are 6'3", 6'4". He's 6'11", 240 something pounds.
You gotta run what at him?
A second guy at him.
You gotta run a second guy at Ben Simmons?
Yeah, listen, he's 6'11", 240. Let's say Ja Morant's guarding him. Ja Morant was like 6'2", 6'3", 190. I mean, that's a matchup problem right there, man. I mean, Ben Simmons.
He's not gonna be point guard though. He's gonna be a point forward.
Nah, they already have him as the point guard. I mean, Jacques Vaughn and Sean Marks actually said he's the point guard. He's gonna be the starting point guard, he will be the primary decision maker on that team.
But LeBron is a point forward. He's the point guard, right? But he plays the 4 or the 3, be it from running the squad, running a setting table. So they don't have to. They're not gonna throw no double team at Ben because they want him to go 1-on-1 and shoot that thing.
Nah, go watch my videos, man. I already did a whole bunch of video breakdowns on Ben Simmons having to be doubled. He dropped 42 points on Rudy Gobert. He had that 42-point game in Philly.
What about those 2 0-point games? You want to talk about numbers?
I mean, he still had 13 assists. I went over those games. and he was being double teamed every single time, and he had to make the right basketball play.
I don't think he wants to play basketball anymore. I think he's just getting a check.
So you basically saying that it's Ben's team now. He's going to do right by y'all. That's what you said.
He's their best player. He's a 3-time All-Star. Nobody on the team.
He's better than Mikal Bridges.
No, he's not. Did Mikal Bridges make an All-Star team?
No, but he's all defensive.
I know, but did he make an All-Star team? Ben is a 3-time All-Star.
He'll make one. He'll make one. He'll make one in the East now.
Yeah, exactly. Ben.
Yeah, but he hasn't made one yet. So Ben Simmons is actually their best player right now. He hasn't made nobody on that team made an All-Star team yet.
Sheed, I rock with you, Sheed. I rock with you, Sheed. But we haven't seen Ben Simmons in 4 years, bro.
He played last year. He played last year, and he was like, a plus 40? I mean, the team is better. The numbers show it. You look at
how many games did he play last year, Sheed?
He played 41 games last year. But the numbers
many games he played in the NBA season, Sheed?
Hey, listen, everybody, why nobody's talking about Zion Williamson? Why we gotta get on that? Why nobody's talking about Zion? You know what I'm saying? This nigga hasn't played no games in like 4 years. I'm saying, like, come on.
I'm on that same train. Zion, I don't know what's going on.
I'm talking about 7 right now, man. I'm talking to 7. I don't see no smoke about Zion.
because Zion is a bust to me. I don't waste my energy talking about Zion Williamson. I really don't have a lot of content on him.
But where's all the hate? Ain't nobody talking about getting Zion out of the league and all this shit. I mean, come on, man. Why they hating on
Zion hasn't shown fear. Your man has shown fear, like he ain't got no heart.
Yo, you have that back injury, you're gonna have fear too. You know what I'm saying?
You have a so when he was in Philadelphia and he was scared to shoot that layup, he had a back injury. That's what we doing.
Kevin Durant had 3 bad games. He got swept last year. 3 bad games. 3.
But he Kevin Durant though.
You gonna compare Kevin Durant's body?
I'm saying, like the point is that every player in the NBA in the history had a bad series, a bad playoff series, bad games. It happens. It happens. Ben won't be the first, and he won't be the last.
He's like, give my man some love, man. But get him off me.
Like, and I'm dropping a video tonight on what Gilbert Arenas actually said about Doc Rivers. I'm dropping that tonight. It wasn't Ben's fault. It was Doc Rivers.
I told y'all because Doc Rivers is an overrated coach, like I've been saying.
Nah, 7 believes in him though.
Me and Seven had this conversation before.
We did. We definitely did.
You know, Doc Rivers overrated. I always did.
Yeah, man. He doesn't make adjustments. Like in that Philadelphia series, Joel Embiid kept getting switched on to Trae Young, and Joel kept dropping. I would have went small. I would have sat Joel Embiid's ass down, put Ben at the 5, or go small so they can actually come up on Trae Young and try to force him into driving or something like that. But, that was on Doc Rivers. He didn't make any adjustments in that series. Then you're going to go ahead and blame Ben Simmons? Come on, man. You know how hard it is? You know how hard it is being like a guy, like I'm 6'1", and having to guard like a 5'5" guy. Like I'm 6'1". When I played a lot, I was 6'1", 225. And then I will have to guard somebody that's like, let's say 5'5", $150, and they're fast as shit, and you got to guard them. You know how hard that is? So Ben Simmons had to guard, what's his name, Trae Young, the whole 7-game series, man. That's hard for a 7-footer to guard like a 5'11" guy. And
I just want to be clear before we move on to the next topic. For us to give Ben Simmons a pass, we have to look into your basketball playing history. That's what we need to do to acknowledge. I just want to be sure.
Giving you my personal experiences from actually me playing and having injuries and then making sure you're good. And everybody wants Ben to come back and be that guy, but that back injury, that shit is serious, man. I was in pain for, oh my God.